Ma'am, what could be the possible impact of AMR on our public health?
So there have been alarming levels of resistance reported countries from all income levels. So the most important thing, as in all other things, is that there is increased mortality and morbidity. So there are 7 lakhs deaths worldwide, with more than 50,000 in Europe alone, with highest burden compared to all other infections like HIV, TB, and influenza. It is 1.8 million deaths more than that of cancer. Very important. And most of the healthcare associated infections relate causing antimicrobial resistance lead to avoidable death. Okay. So second problem is that is common diseases becomes untreatable. Very simple diseases which were easily treatable becomes resistant because becomes difficult to treat because they are being caused by the drug resistant organisms. The third is that life-saving medical procedures becomes riskier to perform. As it is risky procedures. On top of that, the patient is getting antimicrobial resistant organisms or multi-drug resistant organisms, and then they can cause for problem. And fourth is, I think this is the most important point, economic burden. There will be 25% increase in health expenditure in the low income status because when you are having multi-drug resistant organisms, then you should be using newer, more expensive drugs. So the treatment becomes costlier. The patient will require prolonged hospital stay. Again, treatment becomes expensive. So that is one other thing. All this will cause decrease in the patient confidence in healthcare because the patient came for a simple disease. He has been in the hospital for a long time and his disease is not getting cured. He won't understand what is multi-drug resistant. He won't understand what is ESBL. So that is other thing. Then all of this will cause, because of all of these problems, it will cause increased risk of spread of healthcare associated infections, which can again lead to, this is a vicious circle because there is increased healthcare associated infection, increased treatment with antibiotics, increased antibiotic microbial resistance, increased treatment, costly procedures. Again, this vicious circle continues. And the last most important thing is that there's a risk of going to pre-antibiotic era because we have limited solutions. There are no new antibiotics in the pipeline. Don't have very few or most of the antibiotics which we have are showing resistance. The organisms are showing resistance. So we are at the risk of going to the pre-antibiotic era. So that is also very, very important. So all of this will cost money, lives, and undermines the effectiveness of the health delivery programs. Okay.
Thank you, ma'am. Dr. Adra, the fourth question is society aware of AMR? If not, what are the strategies we can take to spread awareness?
I think that the society is not as aware of AMR as it is of the National Immunization Program or even the Swachh Bharat programs that is usually going on. The society is not aware. So the public awareness managing is a resource intensive process and you need strategies for that. So I feel the stakeholders like the policymakers, the general public and the farmers, everyone should be made aware of. But the general public maybe can be made aware of a little later stage. The healthcare workers or those who are working, they should be made aware of first because they are the first line workers or first line people who are coming in contact with this. And they are the persons who have to who are responsible for controlling this at the initial level. So at least they should be made aware of. And for the general public, to make them aware of it, you should try to tailor whatever the message you should be, what you are going to say, it should be clear and unambiguous. And you should try to tailor it to the social cultural sensitivities of each region. For focus on 3 to 4 key messages relevant rather than bombarding them with huge volume of. For example, you can make some messages or you can say make some ads or whatever it is, taking on the use of do not use antibiotics for simple ailments like upper respiratory tract or diarrhea or simple wounds. Don't go for over-the-counter medications. Don't go for self-medications. Like that, educate the people, make them aware of it. So for that, you can use informal healthcare providers like the JPHIs, the ASHA workers, nurse practitioners, because they're generally outnumber the medical practitioners and they are the people from the community. Like the Pulse Polio program, what they did, you can go to the house, visit the house, make the people aware. So that is one policy that you can aware. Also, you can, as Anuj sir said, you can make people, civil society groups involved. So they have got better reach and may help to complement the effect of government agencies. So for all this, there is something known as digital and social media. Very, very important. As you know, digital and social media, use of digital and social media is very important. So you can make the people aware of, use this judiciously and make people aware of it. And also, like the organic food, you can also make use of things like antibiotic smart food. You can make the consumers aware of it. So for now we have got organic bans coming, like that, make use of antibiotic smart food. And you also use celebrities, what Pulse Polio Amitabh Bachchan did, like that, make use of celebrities to make the people aware of this, then people can aware it. So, and also combine this antibiotic awareness with other initiatives like the Vice National Tuberculosis Control Program or the Swachh Bharat Andolan or the National Immunization Policy, anything. You combine these initiatives with this, then you can make the people more aware. People are, it is very difficult to educate the people when things that they are not aware of. So make them aware of it very slowly, but make them aware of it. Only then they will form. So like the WHO, which we have, and the antibiotic awareness week, which you are conducting now, like this from November 18 to 24, this awareness week, so that make it little more propaganda, little more propaganda for it, make the people more aware of it. Then maybe the people will be aware of all these things. Thank you.